Hey, Jeremy here with No Gears No Glory, coming back with another quick video for you, vlog style. We're going to be doing some quick maintenance on our 2016 Ford Explorer Sport today. Pretty easy stuff. We're going to be replacing the engine air filter and the in-cabin air filter. It's pretty easy to do. I'm going to save you a few bucks in the process. I'll show you how. Stay tuned. So we will start with the engine air filter. First thing you want to do is grab your hood release. Open your hood. You should have a latch in here somewhere. Right here, just under the push to the left to get that release. Prop your hood up. Your air filter is going to be in your air box right here. A couple quick release clamps here. There's one right here. One right here, and then you're going to notice there's a little tooth right here. It's hard to see on camera, and right here where the box aligns. Basically, you're going to pull this up and expose your air filter. And let me show you that in a second. All right, in order to pull the air box off and the air filter out, you're going to gently kind of work it this way. There's two tabs that hold it in place over here, so you want to lift slightly up and pull back slightly. Okay. And lift up, reach in, just grab the air filter, pull her out. Now you can see this air filter isn't horrible, but it's definitely not great. It has seen better days when it was brand new, which was a while ago. I'm ashamed to admit how long it's been. So let me go get the other one. All right, you're going to take your new air filter and you're going to slide it in place. I'm not here to endorse any specific brand of air filter, but I'm using a high mileage reusable one. That's a high flow, and it's pre-oiled, so we're good to go. Putting your lid back in place, there's three tabs, one right here, and right here on the right side of the filter box, and you're going to want to line those with the corresponding holes as you seat this in and move it into place. So you're going to get this roughly into place, and then you'll tilt the box this way, kind of to the right. Get those three little prongs in place, and then you're going to put the fork here and over here in place. I don't know if fork is the right word, but we're going with it. Once the box is seated properly, your clips should be able to go back into position. And just like that, you're good to go. Make sure everything's in place, nothing disconnected, and you're ready to rock. Alright, let's hit that in-cabin filter. Alright, to do the in-cabin air filter, and I'm going to apologize, this lighting's awful. Shadows everywhere, super unprofessional. You're going to go in your glove box. Let your glove box down, and the air filter is actually behind the glove box. It's a little tricky to get to, not horrible. And you're going to start by removing this little clip right here. This is the slow retract feature of the glove box. So what you do is you're going to remove that. Easiest thing to do is there's two tabs, one just under here and one just under here that holds the glove box from going all the way down. You're just going to find that first tab and slightly push up to release it from the back on both sides, and you'll notice that the glove box now drops down a little bit lower. And then that tab on the side, you'll see that it just catches right here, and you just want to basically pull that slightly out, which is easier with two hands. I don't recommend using a tool on this. This is plastic, and they're kind of soft plastic, so in my opinion it's best not to use a tool and just get it with your fingers, although it may take you a minute. I'm going to try to do this with one hand to show you that it's not that complicated. You're going to hold it, and then you're going to pull it out. and then you'll notice that the glove box can drop a little bit lower. Okay, you want to push it down slightly low because you have to reach through here. The air box is actually just inside here, and it's held on by two clips, one right here, one right here. So we just want to release those clips so it comes out. So we should be able to just reach under these two little tabs right here. And just pull on them and release them. But they do not seem to want to release. So please give me a minute to wrestle with this off camera. Okay, got it off. What I ended up doing is using both hands in there and pressing into this while pulling on the tab, kind of releasing the tensions on the tab so that this will come out. Okay. As we go in there, now you can see there's our in-cabin air filter. You want to pay attention that there's a flow direction here, which means the air flows from top to bottom. So we're just going to pull that out. Oof. She dirty. Wow. Transparency here, or full transparency. This is the first time I've ever replaced this, so which is terrible to admit. It's been one of those to-dos that just never got done. So, but this is how much dirt is getting filtered through your cabin running your HVA system. All right, let's get that new filter. Be right back. So here's our new filter, and this one actually has a flow direction arrow. Now some aftermarket filters do not have that directional flow. So what's a good idea is just to take and look at the orientation of the air filter. This one has a kind of pronounced lip on the top, the old one. So if this didn't have the directional, I would notice that this also has a pronounced lip on the top, and that would be kind of an indicator that that's the top and that's the top. All right, set this to the side. Now this particular filter I bought, I liked because it had like an activated charcoal, so it's supposed to help with odors and things of that nature. So what we're going to do, get into place, and slide it on in. Perfect. Grab our little trap door. There's two little tongues that need to tuck up into this lip right here. So we'll tuck those in first, and then just push till you hear the click. Test it. Make sure it's in place. And voila, we're good to go. So in order to put the little clip back on, you're just going to reach up here and find it. Just give it a little pull right here. It is snug, so don't yank on it. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to gently slide it in place until you feel the hole catch right here. And then once it's in place, release it, and it should slowly release the glove box. And you have just now replaced your air filter. Now the air filter I purchased was, I think, in the $20 to $30 range. It's considered a premium. Like I said, it's a charcoal air filter, and being such, it was a little bit more expensive than, say, just kind of a more generic one. The Ford Motor Company one is probably in the $30 to $40 range, maybe a little bit more. I've heard those are in the $50 to $60 range. It depends. And then if you have a dealership replace it for you, you're looking at $80 to $100 to have the in-cabin air filter replaced. Now, filming this, it took me probably 10 to 15 minutes just to run through and make sure I was showing you guys right how to do it. By myself, this would take 5 minutes. Undo the glove box, undo the slow release cord, reach in there, undo the tabs, and pull out the old air filter, slide in the new one, put the little door back, and put the tab back. We're talking 5-10 minutes at the absolute most on a really bad day if you're feeling cranky. So that's a really good way to save a few bucks if that's important to you. If you don't want the hassle, hey, take it to a dealer, let them do it for you. But if you like to save a few bucks and do it yourself, this is how. Okay?